Yo, what's going on guys? It's me Saucy back with another Star Wars video. In today's video, I'll be going over the time Luke Skywalker killed Darth Vader in canon. This information comes straight from Darth Vader Marvel comic issue number 10. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. Here's some backstory to what has been going on so far leading up to this moment in the Vader comics. Darth Vader survives. The Emperor brutally punished Vader for his actions stranding him on Mustafar. Vader rebuilt his body, battled the assassin Ochi, and destroyed mercenaries and survived the Eye of Webbish Bog. Now Vader has his next objective, the planet Exegol, and nothing will stand in the way of the Dark Lord discovering the Emperor's true plan for the galaxy. So Vader then begins his journey to Exegol. If you don't remember, Exegol is a planet located in the Outer Rim that we see in the Rise of Skywalker. This is the planet where the Emperor was cloned. The comic begins with Vader almost arriving at Exegol, until he encounters this huge one-eyed monster. So pretty much in the last comic, Vader ends up kidnapping Ochi, who is an assassin, and forces him to decrypt a Sith holocron, which would eventually lead him to Exegol. Vader is determined to get past this beast, no matter what it takes. Ochi, on the other hand, has no faith in Vader and his skill. Right after their conversation, we see that Vader is under attack by 3 Star Destroyers. The Umbaran is attacking Vader. The Umbaran was very determined to destroy Vader after the assassin that was sent to kill him by the Emperor Ochi of Bestun failed his mission to kill Vader on Mustafar. However, Vader, who was considered to be the best pilot in the galaxy, wasn't going to go down that easily. The Umbaran proceeds to send out over a dozen TIE fighters to take out the Dark Lord. However, even this was nothing for Vader. One by one, he destroyed these TIE fighters like they were nothing. His piloting skills were overwhelming for the TIE fighters, and he took down these fighters with ease while not breaking a sweat. Congratulations, Lord Vader, you've destroyed 6 TIEs. 7. No wait, sorry, 11 actually. No matter. No matter? You have hundreds of fighters, Admiral. Perhaps you should find the courage to unleash them. Back at the Star Destroyer, they couldn't believe it. Vader was taking these TIE fighters out at an insane speed. They have had enough of Vader, so the Admiral decides to release an insane amount of TIE fighters to take down Vader. In comparison, Vader looked puny next to these TIE fighters. However, nothing was going to stop Vader from finding out what the Emperor is hiding from him on Exegol. Vader starts heading toward the orange clouded nebula, and of course the assassin is not a fan of it, as he says, "No, not that way." However, Vader had a plan. He knew that he would be able to use the giant monster to his advantage, and that's what he did. The monster starts waving its tentacles and proceeds to destroy all the TIE fighters. The Admiral on board the ship can't believe what he is seeing. What is that? The Admiral says. The Endgame, Admiral, is a subspecies of the Suma Verminoth, the galaxy's greatest predator. The assassin is not having any of it and wants to get out of there. This specimen evolved to hunt its own kind, so its attacks transcend merely the physical. If it fails to crush your body, it will surely break your mind. As Vader is heading towards the Suma Verminoth is preparing to catch Vader. Quickly, Vader dodges the huge monster and is able to escape the Suma Verminoth. He's evaded it, Administrator. Shall we pursue? Calm yourself, Lieutenant. I will not require bravery of your crew today. From that nebula, not even Vader can escape. Yes! You did it, Lord Vader. The red gas started to penetrate into Vader's ship, causing hallucinations. The first hallucination that Vader saw was the interaction he had with his former master, Obi-Wan Kenobi. If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine. Enough, Vader exclaims and continues to strike his master as he did the first time. I am beyond all this now. You cannot distract me with the Force is with you, young Skywalker, but you are not a Jedi yet. Vader is hallucinating about the time he went face to face with Luke in Cloud City. It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground. You underestimate my power. Vader then hallucinates about the time he went face to face with his former master, Obi-Wan, on Mustafar. My son. Gah! Luke screams in agony as Vader cuts off his hand. Ah! Just as Vader cuts off Luke's hand, Anakin now screams in agony as he is hallucinating about the time he had his limbs cut off by Obi-Wan. I loved you, says Luke, who instead takes Obi-Wan's place on Mustafar. There is no escape, says Luke, who switches place with Vader as how it was back in Cloud City. My son, I am your father. Luke, you can destroy the Emperor. He has foreseen this. It is your destiny. Join me, and together we can... Rah! Screams out Luke as he cuts Vader's arm off in anger. Luke kills and stabs Vader with his lightsaber, while Vader is lying defenseless on the ground as Luke turns his back to Vader and walks away. Good, Palpatine says as he approaches Luke. It is your destiny. Both Luke and Palpatine proceed to walk away while having their back turned to Vader on the ground with the lightsaber in his chest. Finally, Vader makes his way out of the orange clouded nebula. He then proceeds to crash land on Exegol. Well, that's going to be it for this episode of the time Luke Skywalker killed Darth Vader in canon. If you guys want to know what happens next, please let me know down in the comments below and I will get straight to working on that video. If you guys enjoy this style of video, please make sure to like the video because that would tell me that you guys want to see more of this kind of content. Because this is my first time making this kind of content, I'm not really sure what you guys thought about it. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please make sure to do that because I would really appreciate it. But anyways guys, have a great day and may the Force be with you.